America's next drag superstar is... Onya Nurve.
And that right there is the winning moment. A new queen won the crown last night on the Emmy Award-winning show, RuPaul's Drag Race. And she is here for her very first live interview here on GMA, representing Cleveland, Ohio. Congratulations, Onya Nurve. Welcome. We are so glad to have you here. It's only been a few hours. What was it like to hear RuPaul call your name?
It was surreal. You know, you hear RuPaul call girls' names for 16 seasons now, so to hear her say my name and as a winner, it was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, we heard that reaction.
Yeah.
You know, you've talked about how important it is to highlight your ethnicity.
Yes.
Why?
You know, before going to college, I wasn't too knowledgeable on Black culture. And when I got to college, I learned so much about it and how deep in history and how beautiful it was. So ever since then, everything that I do artistically is just about my culture because it's just so fun.
Yeah.
And you said that, I asked you if you got your fashion sense from your mom, Nina. She's here. You said she's been wearing lashes since she was like 5 years old.
Something like that.
On the makeover episode, there's Mama.
Nina.
Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby. On the makeover episode, you got to put your dad in drag for the very first time on TV. Everyone's been talking about your dad's reaction to last night, crying there in the audience as you won. What has it meant for you to be able to share this with your family?
It has meant the world, you know. My dad has always been a huge support, but he hasn't always been in my life for some big moments like graduation, for instance. So for him to come on Drag Race, and not only come on Drag Race, but get into drag with me was amazing. He has always supported my drag, but I didn't think it was to the point where he would come on the show and dress up as a woman.
And that's what everybody's talking about, that tearful moment last night to watch him there in the audience. What advice would you give to parents of queer children?
I would say talk less and listen more. You know, I feel like parents sometimes feel like they have to tell their child something, but when you have a queer child, it's a good opportunity to just listen and hear what they have to say. Call them by their appropriate pronouns and learn from them.
Yeah, there's so much as parents that we can always learn from our children.
Absolutely.
We have a photo, and I want to bring this up. It is you. Look at that. What would you tell little Onya Nurve?
I would tell little Onya Nurve that I am so proud of you. I am so proud of the work that you put in this 31 years of living, and finally, you can say it paid off.
Oh, it paid off.
Oh, it paid off. Big time.
Perfect transition, because you just won $200,000.
$200K,
Excuse me. What are you doing with that?
You know, at my age, I really want to buy a house. In the future, been living in Ohio also my whole life, so I would be open to moving to New York or LA, somewhere fun. I deserve to get out of Ohio for a little bit, right?
Do you feel like this is really just like your dream coming true?
It really is my dream come true. I've had RuPaul's Drag Race on my vision board since I started doing drag, and I told my brother that I was going to get on the show and I was going to win, and I did it.
There you go.
You did.
Manifesting.
Onya Nurve, congratulations to you on everything, and thank you again so much for being here bright and early, just hours after you won. And you can catch all the episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17 on MTV.
Yes, thank you again.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you.